Retron plays everything.
Hey, Rob here, and it's haul video time. Haven't done one of these in a couple weeks, so I figure I better get it done before I run out of room to shove stuff. It isn't like a really huge haul, but it's a pretty good one, and a lot of it my wife found, so I'm pretty happy about that. She gets a lot of those half-price coupons, so a lot of this stuff ended up being half price. Unfortunately, the first thing wasn't, but it was $10, so I'm okay with that. This is Kingdom Hearts for the Nintendo DS. Sorry about the green screen effect. There we go. Front and back. It also has its manual, and of course the game. And I play tested it, and it works fine. So not bad, right? Here, you want this a little bit closer. There you go. I'm having a hard time figuring out where the camera is. There it is. There, wait. I'm zooming in on the wrong part. There it is. Game. Number one thing. I think that's the only DS thing I got. Pretty sure. Next, because one can never have too many PlayStation 2s. Here is yet another PS2. This one, oops. Ooh, nice. This one didn't come with anything but the power cable. There was no controllers with it. I get a lot of these, and I think that one was like $8, she said. So she just grabbed it. I figured out what the heck. One can never have too many PlayStations. Speaking of PlayStation 2, I found this one, and it was cheap. It's a PlayStation multi-tap. So if you'd like to play 4 players on your PS2, you can do that. I'm very happy about that. I like these little multi-taps. It's nice to play multiplayer. It'll be useful for MGC. So we can try some multiplayer games on that. I mean, you can always play 2-player, but, you know, more multiplayer. M-O-A-R. Multiplayer. Next thing I got is this. This is a program pad, and these are pretty popular back in the day. Take a look at that. That is for not the Super Nintendo as you would think. I know it looks like a Super Nintendo controller, but this one is actually for the Sega Genesis, and I happen to have just finished getting my Sega Genesis together. It now has the 32X working, which it didn't before. So it's Sega CD, and then it's got a 32X on top of it, which makes it into a tower of death. But I really like these controllers, at least I did back in the day. I have plugged this in to test it, and it does. The LCD does work. So pretty darn cool find, I think. It's a nice 6-button controller that's not embarrassing, and they're actually really well built. And I'll probably do a special review on that. You know how you're like shopping and you find something and it like indicates that there might be like something awesome there? Yeah, this would be one of those. I found one Dreamcast controller and a memory card. I'm like, oh, there's going to be some Dreamcast stuff, but there wasn't. Didn't find any more Dreamcast stuff. It's hard to find Dreamcast stuff in the wild now. I remember when, you know, you couldn't sneeze without spattering all over a Dreamcast at a thrift store, but upside down. But unfortunately, nope, no such luck. Some more of that. Again, sorry about the video quality. I got some like edging going on there. I'll have to work on that again. I had the light controlled in here, and then, I don't know, it got bumped, and now it's a mess again. You can spend 2 hours fiddling with it, or you can just do a video and drive on. And that's what I'm doing. Urgh! Speaking of SNES, I don't have a real SNES. I did a long time ago, and I've had them on a couple different occasions. No, I haven't actually. Well, I have on a couple different occasions when the SNES was still in production. But I have not had a SNES in a really long time. I always just emulate it. I've got a Retron 5, and then I'll use SNES controllers. But my wife found me 2 SNES controllers, and they look pretty nice. Right there and right there. Not bad, huh? And they were $3 a piece. So, really happy about that. I am looking for a Famicom. So, if you're out at MGC and you're selling a Famicom that works and is reasonable, let me know about that. Pretty excited for MGC now. It's like the next big show that we go to. We've got one in Sheboygan, but I think that's a beer thing. Well, when your guys games and beer, you know. Alright. This is, staring at it for, right below the screen is something different. It is. This is a NES controller right here. Notice the big holes in the button. The big holes in the button. This is something I looked up, and there's very little information. But if you look at it, is a SNES controller, and it's called Dynapoint. And I gotta tell you, I said NES, right? It's a NES, not SNES controller. It looks like a SNES controller, but it's a NES controller. It actually feels really good. It has a really nice feel. I was gonna go plug it in and test it out. I haven't had a chance yet. Also, my NES is emulated. I do have a Famicom though, so I can convert it over, but I don't have a real NES to play this on yet. Another thing I'm looking for. I'm gonna have to. I realize those are like base things that many people collect, but for years they've been really expensive, and I haven't really felt I've found one at a good price, so I have not grabbed them. Anyway, SNESs are really easy to convert over. Like if you've got a Famicom, or I'm sorry, a Super Famicom, you can make it read SNES. SNES cartridge is really easy by busting off a couple tabs, so it's a lot like the N64. So I'll probably do that with the SNES, but anyway, I'm all over the board today, guys. Sorry about that. Super Mario All-Stars. These were between $5 and $7 a piece. So Super Mario All-Stars. Again, Darlene had one of those half-price coupons, and I think she used it on some of these. Zelda. Yeah, right? Pretty happy about that. Super Star Wars. This one I found for $3. Oh no, it was 7. Sorry, lied. $7. I'm really happy about this. I love Super Star Wars. It's too hard. Has nothing to do with Star Wars most of the time. I mean, there's Luke, but anyway. You're shooting crap that was never in the actual movie. Tetris and Dr. Mario. And I just blurred out. Oh, that's what I look like. Sim City. Nice. I used to play the heck out of that. You know, I'm never going to actually play it on the SNES again, because, you know, Sim City's improved quite a bit. Also got a little bit of PlayStation, not much. Sled Storm, which is a game I used to play with my brother-in-law a lot. It's actually quite good. It's, you know, it's a sled racing game. Real snowmobiling is more fun, but, you know, I wouldn't do some of the crap you do in that game on one. And then Aladdin. Nazira's Revenge. And it's kind of a 3D thing, see. Next, I got Turok 2. This was a $3 game. I was like, dang, really? Sure enough, Turok 2 for the N64, which is upping my N64 collection quite a bit. I like the N64. It's okay. I didn't buy it back in the day when it was out. It really wasn't my thing, but it's okay. I like playing a lot of the games. It had a solid lineup. I mean, I wouldn't trade it for the PlayStation or anything, but it's not bad at all. I'm not complaining. Oh, there's another PlayStation game, speaking of PlayStation. The Emperor's New Groove. I always grab Disney games. They tended to be, at the very least, acceptable. So, whenever I see them, I grab them. Most of these, for once, were really purchased to collect. Not, I don't do a lot of resale, but most of these were actually stuff I didn't have, so I wanted to add to my collection. There's Hot Shots Golf 4 with a huge hole in it. Green screen. I really gotta quit doing these on green screen. Sorry about that. Thunder Tanks for the PlayStation 2. I'm starting to get quite a PlayStation 2 collection going now. I'll probably have to do a video on it before it gets too big. Tekken 4. This looks good. I haven't played this, and it looks really good. Can't wait. No manual, unfortunately. I should probably backfill you and tell you whether I got manuals. Manuals on the Tanks game. And Hot Shots Golf, I know had a manual in it. Justice League Heroes. Again, the joys of green screen. Sorry about that. Xbox, oh, does have the manual though. What the? There's a duck in the background. See the quality you get here? Quality. I'm eating my hair and banging on the mic. All the things that people complain about. Dog in background, hair in mouth, banging on mic. Alright, Devil May Cry for the PS2. Never played it on the PS2 either. My PS2, I don't know if I told you this, but I did not have the PlayStation 2 very long before I switched over to the Xbox. I had it, I don't know, maybe 3 months, 2 months maybe before I switched over to the Xbox. I got the Xbox, played Halo, and was done. Just never went back to the PlayStation, which is sad because like all the greatest stuff came out like pretty much right after I sold it. I mean, like some of the best stuff came out, and the PlayStation's, you know, truly a great system, which I just skipped because of timing. I mean, it happens sometimes. Live long enough and you will live to regret. GoldenEye. I actually played this for a few minutes. Wasn't too bad. I'm not a huge fan of the Bond games, but okay, we play. I totally messed this up last time. Sorry about that. And I've been getting a little bit back into the Wii. We've been using the Wii Fit during the winter. I don't get as much exercise. We live pretty close to the lake, so usually we go on nice walks on the beach, which I know everybody says they like nice walks on the beach. That's been happening forever. But we actually have a nice beach, so we like to take walks on the beach, but we can't go jogging or anything because, you know, it's Wisconsin and we're under 40 feet of snow. Well, right now it's not so bad. It's just wet and miserable. But so we fit during the winter. We move that into the bedroom TV so that, you know, we can just exercise before we go to bed or in the morning when we wake up. And now all of a sudden I find myself playing the Wii, so I've been buying a little bit more Wii games just so we can just, you know, sit there and play in bed. Come on. I'm waiting for it. Alright. Super Smash Brothers Brawl. This was like $10. I don't even think it was that. I am not kidding. Has the manual. Has the disc even looks good. I love the way that every time I open one of these it like blurs out the side. Isn't that weird? By the way, that's the edge of my table back there. That's a nice effect. Maybe I'll move the camera next time, huh? And we won't get that effect. We shall try. Again. Quality here. Anyway, Smash Brothers Brawl. That's a good find, I thought. They also had what's that animal one? Animal Crossing. It's got the name in it. Animal Crossing, and it wasn't very expensive either. But then I spotted this one, and I had already bought like a lot of this stuff was bought at one place, and I just figured, I better cut it off somewhere. So anyway, I cut it off at that point. Okay, I got two more things to show you. They're not hugely major. They're also things my wife got. These also have price lies on here. She did not. My wife would not pay $20 for an Xbox. However, she would pay 10. So yet another Xbox. Damn it! I keep getting these. And what? Once could I get the controller with it? But no, never get the DVD controller. Just a little plug-in. So if you got a DVD controller and you need the plug-in, let me know. Can help you out, man. Anyway, another Xbox. I haven't checked it for a game yet. So I'll let you know in one of the other videos if I get a game in it. Okay, so the green screen totally failed on this. It like started reflecting, and it was just way too distracting, so I thought I'd turn it off for the last thing I've got here. It's not the biggest thing either, so sorry about that. It's not really that exciting, but anyway, it's a Xbox 360. This price tag totally lies. She got a half off coupon for it, and then she had like another $10 off coupon, so she ended up, wait, it was a $5 off coupon, so she ended up getting it for like 20 bucks anyway. The cover's pretty beat on it. It also did not come with it didn't come with a controller, as I recall. You know, I haven't opened this one in a while. This is like one of the first pickups after the last pickup video, and I didn't really want it. I told her not to get it, but she got it anyway. And I guess my son's kind of interested in it, so he's got an Xbox One, but you can always hack these for home use as long as you're not using them online. Who knows? It might be banned anyway. But anyway, there's it. And it's got the cables and everything. It just does not have the controller in here, so far as I can see. The manuals and everything. And also, by the way, it smells like a damn cigarette. Now, I don't smoke as a general rule, but I do occasionally smoke. Like if you see me at MGC, you'll probably catch me with a cigarette in my mouth at some point during the weekend, but I'm not a regular smoker. And I can't stand the smell of smoke on electronics, so this thing smells like ass. It really does. But for 20 bucks, what the hell? I'll plug it in, see if it works. If it does work, you know, maybe I'll look up how I can maybe hack it or something and get it to, you know, you can turn it into a really nice coin ops machine or something. So maybe I'll do that. It's actually not a bad idea. But my kid would love that. Or maybe not. It's hard to tell with him. Alright, anyway, sorry about this video. it's not up to my usual rigorous quality. It's not even really up to any quality whatsoever. But if you did enjoy it anyway, do me a favor, gives me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. It's gonna be a rough week of videos. Bye.
Retro Rocks Gaming Videos.